Hey, Dave Fannin here with the Body Form Personal Training Fitness Bootcamps. One simple trick to making your weight loss and getting in shape easier. Coming off the weekend, you got to get back on track and stay on track. And when you're looking to get into shape and you've already made that hard choice to take action, you have to keep taking action in the right direction. And I discovered this little trick over time when I was sitting down and doing consults and then doing follow-up. I'd sit down with my clients or potential clients and I'd walk through the 100 best foods list and I'd say, hey, if you use this as your grocery list, this will help you stay on track. Because if you're eating 90% of your calories off of here, you're eating apples and chicken breasts and protein and peanut butter and blueberries and celery, real food, you're going to get great results. But what I realized was some that weren't getting the right results, they were going in and buying what they normally bought, like a lot of processed junk and everything off this food list. And so their bills were jumping and they were like, this is really expensive, and they weren't getting results because they were still eating the old stuff and trying to put in the new stuff. And that's when I came up with the don't buy it diet. That is the case where if it's not on this list, you don't buy it. And you don't take it into the house, because if you purchase it at some point in the near future, you're going to eat it. And that's how you have to learn over time. The number one easiest way to stay on track with your nutrition is by taking control of and managing your environment. And of course, a lot of things that in fitness we take for granted, that I know most of my clients are not around people that are conscious of taking care of themselves and feeling better and making the best choices. So you have to be in charge of your environment. And there's 5 things that I've done over time. And again, these are just suggestions. And I always tell people this, that take one and put it into play and see if it works for you. Because when it comes to nutrition, the principles are universal, but application is specific to you as an individual. You'll have to find what works for you, and there's a little bit of trial and error. And these are 5 things that I've done over time to help me control my environment that I do naturally and picked up over time, and you can put them into play too. And these are, if you want to look at it this way, these are rules that I live by and helps me manage my environment. Number 1, no processed foods in the house. If it's in the house, and this is what you want to do, you want to make it hard to make bad choices and easy to make good choices. And all you have to snack on is apples, bananas, and almonds in the house and out and visible. You're going to make better choices when you're hungry, as opposed to if you have Pringles out and about, or if they're in there, they're in that cabinet and you're dying to have a chip, you're going to go for the chips at some point. And that's just the way it is. You want to make it hard to make bad choices. So no processed foods come into the home. And I know if you have kids or a spouse, it's a little bit harder, so you have to have your own section, your own cabinet, and they're not allowed in there and you don't go to theirs. So that's how you do that over time, and it gets easier. So everything's hard in the beginning and it gets easier over time. Number 2, control your workplace. Again, I've seen people send me pictures of like the layouts that they'll see every day where people are bringing in cakes and cookies, and if you're like a nurse, there's always patients and patients' families coming in, or if you're a teacher, families are bringing stuff up. So you have to do your best to, and I always tell people, have snacks, like have almonds, have vegetables, have fruits, things available close by that you can reach for, instead of when you're going by the break room and there's all this crap out. And if you're hungry, you're going to go for whatever's easiest. So you have to have things right in there. And that's why I say with the meal replacements, have 2 boxes. One for home, one for work. Because when you're hungry and you've got to reach for something, you want to make it easy to reach for something healthy. And that will help you along the way. And it's small wins. 3, limit eating out. And I know for a lot of people, this is hard, but you have more control. You have more control, and it's easier to stay on track, especially in the beginning, until you start getting some habits laid down. And make no mistake, I've had clients get excellent results that by social and business obligations, they have to eat out 3 times at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They literally never eat at home. And that's okay. But if you have control and you have the choice, try to, especially in the beginning, until you've established some healthy habits to limit eating out. And again, we even have like a restaurant cheat sheet that top 3 choices. So you can do it and still get results, but it's way easier to make healthy choices if you're eating most of your calories from home. And this is just a principle that's worked over time. Number 4, liquid calories. Limit liquid calories. Keep it water or black coffee, because a lot of calories can come from soft drinks, fruit drinks, energy drinks, alcohol. And you have to make your own choices. You know, how many drinks are you going to do in a week? Are you doing 2 a day? That's 14 a week, you know, like nearly 50 a month. So it adds up. Limiting liquid calories is an easy way to minimize, you know, reduce your calories without really having a calorie count, which is never a good idea. So that's another trick. Limit liquid calories to simply water or black coffee or Spark if you need some caffeine. And the 5, and this is something that I take for granted, and I always keep in mind that my clients are not me, and they are not always around other like-minded fit people. A lot of my clients, and you may be the same boat, you may be the only person you know that cares about losing weight, taking care of yourself, eating healthy, exercising, feeling better, and getting the very, very most out of your life by feeling your very best every day. You may be the only one in your family, in your workplace, in your social environment. Everybody else is either skinny, doesn't care, or they're fat and happy. And that leaves you on your own. So you have to get around other people that are like-minded. You want to be around people that when you start talking about like a farmer's market or a 5K or going to a workout or what's going on Saturday morning or a yoga class, they get excited too. And that helps carry you through those low points. You've got to be around other people that are like-minded to help you weather those days that it's just not going to happen. So you've got to get around other people. The who you're around may matter more than anything else, because they'll also give you tips and ideas, and they help you through those days where you just don't want to make it happen and you have to anyways. It kind of bridges you on those bad days. The who matters, and it's always a little bit easier for me because I've been around fitness or I'm in the gym and that's who I'm around, so it does make it easier. So you have to create that environment for yourself by joining a group, Weight Watchers. Online, you can go to Spark People or even WeightWatchers.com, and you're around even online support or on Facebook with us. Those people will help keep you on track on those days that you just want to fall off. And it matters, and it adds up over time. So 5 little tips to help you keep your environment on track. No processed foods in the house. Try to minimize processed foods in the workplace. Always have healthy snacks to reach for. Limit eating out, especially in the beginning. Trick of the trade, whatever you have for dinner, bag a little bit of it, that's your lunch. People that do that seem to do really well over time. Limit your liquid calories. Go with water, black coffee, or Spark. And then the who, the people you're around, matter probably more than anything else, because they help you get through those bad days, and then you get more consistent over time. And then someday you're carrying the next guy through his bad days, and you're inspiring other people to move forward and stay on track. So those are the 1 simple trick to making your weight loss and getting in shape easier. I hope it helps you. I hope you guys have a great day. If you like this video, like it, share it, comment below. I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Form Personal Training Fitness Bootcamps. Hope you have a great day.